It was the first time I ever tried to qualify, ended up finishing up second.
I've qualified the last 2 years, so hopefully third time's a charm.
It would be pretty fun to play two-way Rocco, also known as Ty Debo, because he's really good on defense.
Everybody loves the Ty Debo versus Flash matchup. That would be who I would want to play the most, no matter how good of a player he is. It would just be the perfect showdown.
We have yet another qualifier for the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament. Welcome, Ty, to 2K TV.
Hi, what's going on, man?
And how's it feel to qualify for this tournament?
Honestly, it was a relief just to not have to worry about the future qualifier.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is up. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Jay, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue is.
Millsap against Ingram. Outside, Ball. Favors trying to break free. Ball, no good. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Right side, Porter. Pass to Jay. Traps in the tray. Jay's got 5. Greg, when he gets going, he has been hard to stop, hasn't he? Junior taking home another Player of the Week award.
And not the first time Junior's been unstoppable. He looked in control every time he took the floor. Great effort and a well-deserved award.
On the basket of Millsap. Porter looking it over. Pass to Jay. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way. Everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Ball in the corner. Inside. Here's Williamson. Nails the baby hook.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Jay, the pass to Murray. Jay, he's covered by Ball. Back to Murray. It's up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the night. Good on the second free throw. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Phoenix. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around to the left side wing. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Murray left side. Clock at 6. Here's Jay. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Jay, he's covered by Ball. On the wing, Porter. The pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Millsap trying to get open. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Jokic.
Love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. I mean, he's really good at reading the defense and really good at quick shooting.
Holiday looking for an opening. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
On the wing, Porter. Ingram with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunities.
Murray, the pass to Jay. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Millsap. Good D by Williamson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Jay, he's covered by Ball. Passes it to Murray. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And 11 points for Jay.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Jay, the pass to Millsap. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A different look for Denver. Portis, he's checked in for Millsap. And it's Gary Harris in for Michael Porter. The Pelicans making a switch here. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
I'll tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater, in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
Here's Jay. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Harris against Ingram.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Denver. Monte Morris comes in for Jamal Murray.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Pelicans trail by 4. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Morris checked in for Brandon Ingram. Harris against Moore. Shoots a fader. And it's Okafor missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Moore. And so here's Denver. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Pass to Okafor. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, the energy by Okafor on display there really just kind of willed that shot in over some pretty stingy defense.
To the paint, here's Jay. Good, and Harris gets the assist. That's now 22 points for Jay.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pelicans trail by 9. Now here's Moore. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Hart. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okafor kicks to Hart. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jay, the pass to Morris. And that one drops. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And there's the pass to Moore. Here's Okafor. Plumlee with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Moore outside. Inside to shoot. Off the left rim and out. Denver leading by 14. Passes it to Jay. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. And Okafor with the block.
And the reach of Okafor cannot be understated. I mean, when he's around, he's very good at getting those big calls up quickly and batting shots away.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hart the pass to Moore. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Jay. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Evan Sharp from beyond the arc putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And there's Etuan Moore. Here's Okafor. Good on the bucket. Okafor's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket. And then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Suns was outstanding. He finished with 57 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hayes finds Moore. Poked away. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Grant. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Hart. The three. He can't get it to go. And it's Denver the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Moore against Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Pulls up. High post. Got it. for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Okafor. From 13, and he hits the jump shot. And it's 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Morris outside, 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Jay. In the corner, it's Morris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Pelicans trail by 18. Ingram right side. Good on the shot.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
Denver's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Porter in the corner. Jay, he's covered by Ball. And the dunk by Grant.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Holiday, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. High, arcing shot. Ball with a wide-open look. Offline with his three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
No good from Grant.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
The Pelicans have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Favors against Jokic. Williamson finds Holiday. Doesn't go that time. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 17.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
The
their defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Will it go? And slammed up by Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Here's Jay. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Denver leading by 20. Here's Jay. On deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. He scores at that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Portis, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The pass to Murray. Down low, Jay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jay's got 42 in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Outside, Ball. To the wing right side. Williamson kicks the ball. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Passes to Murray. Six to shoot. There's the triple.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Here's Ball. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ball with the bucket.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Jay, the pass to Harris. To the inside. Denver passing it around. Here's Portis. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today. as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Denver on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jay out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Wasted no time on that one. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Jay. He wants to get to Millsap and does.
When he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
Murray against Holiday. Outside, ball. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 23. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Murray with the defensive effort. Jay, he's covered by Ball. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
that
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Ball, the pass to Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, the versatility of Brandon Ingram. Remarkable at putting the ball in the basket in any number of ways.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Holiday against Millsap. Outside Holiday. Inside. And that one's good. Williamson. 10 points for Zion Williamson.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And Denver again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ball dishes to Favors. Murray against Holiday.
And they've won the rebound rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
The pass to Favors. Kicks it to Holiday. Williamson outside. Ingram against Porter. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Out left to the wing. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Holiday against Murray. To halt the run. Good defense by Jokic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Jay. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Murray. Over Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 7 points in the game. For New Orleans, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And here's Holiday. He has 5. Ingram outside. To the middle. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Favors brings the double. Here's Jokic. And it goes down 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Ball with the bucket.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots and threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Story. Vonleh with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Story covered by Morris. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Gary Harris is checked in for Paul Millsap. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Denver's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Vonleh. Got a piece of it. Ingram against Harris. Ingram attacking. Okafor trying to get open. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Harris passes to Jokic. And that one drops for him.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
For New Orleans, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Okafor. To the paint. Story. Ingram trying to get open. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Down low, here's Jay. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Okafor. He kicks it to Ingram. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about...
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.